Okay, so there was a topic brought up to me about a week ago, I think, by a guy. Talked to him on Facebook, and he felt like his family hated him in some way. And I think a lot of people who are just starting transition do forget that it's not your transition alone. You're not in this by yourself. You don't just start transition and everybody else just falls into place. They are required to transition with you. Your parents probably have, I'd say, the second largest transition. First you, and then your family, which would be your parents, are next in line. Any small children you have, of course, as well, if they've adjusted to one way and you've got to teach them another way. Luckily, with my nephew, we didn't have to. I was already transitioning. I was already actually transitioned. And my parents, I mean, they support me. They'd prefer me alive than anything else, so of course they didn't really hold me back. I mean, they had hard times with it, but after a group session with my therapist, everything kind of fell into place for that, and they began their transition. And I just want the people out there who think that your parents will always feel this way. That's not necessarily true. You have to give them time and help them through their transition. Help each other. If it does turn out that your family's not going to be there, you can always have a chosen family. Your blood family is only one part of your family. There's always friends and other supporters out there for you. You just have to find them. Make your own family. But don't forget that those chosen for you are also required to transition with you if they ever intend to be in your life again. I got pretty lucky with my family, I think. My mom still pays for doctor's visits. She's the one who got me my new doctor. He wants to meet me, and I want to go meet him, but with our busy schedules lately, that hasn't taken place yet. Um, she pays for my medicine when I can't afford it, and she's a lifesaver. That's how our family is, and it always has been. My dad had the hardest time with it, but in the end, our relationship was stronger than I think it ever was before. We always had the strongest relationship and the strongest bond. But I am happy he got to know the real me before he passed away and before he got sick. Um, I never had any thought that they would disown me in any way. If you fear that that is a possibility, your parents make you believe that in some way, it's probably best that if you are stuck living with them and you have no other option out, that you hold back on transition until you have another safe place to get yourself to. You have to be very careful with people. People are not always the safest option in life. Not saying that you should only love animals or anything. Humans in the end are animals. And we are pack animals at that, so your pack is, your family, and it's not necessarily blood. So just remember that in the end, if your family is not willing to transition, then you're still not on your own. There's always somebody out there to help, and if you need someone to talk to, there's always, older guys out there or people further along in transition. There's always friends in your community, and if you're afraid in any way, there's always somebody to talk to. Once you have a therapist, a lot of it will become clear to you, but family is just one of those things that you can't forget that they are feeling a loss. It's almost like everything they've known for however old you are, how many ever years you've been there, has been wrong, and now they're going to lose a child. In their mindset, that's how it is, and it's very hard for them. If you do lose your parents, it is hard. Losing a parent's never easy. It's not fun. and you may act tough, but nobody is ever prepared to lose their parents. Just be safe with it and be smart about it, and don't forget to help each other through it.